friends, welcome back to my channel. Megan here, and today we have a Fairyloot unboxing. This is the October box and it's Love at First Bite, I believe the theme was. It's got a heavy vampire vibe, and vampires aren't really my favorite thing, so I'm interested to see how I'm gonna feel about this box. Alright, so here is the top, and of course we have this spoiler card very top of the pile of this box. And it is just, again, that vampire kind of vibe with girls about to bite into a guy's neck. We got some bats flying in the background. Very cool piece of artwork. But again, vampires aren't my favorite thing. I probably should have skipped this box, but I'm addicted to subscription boxes, so that's where my life is. Okay, so the first thing I'm pulling out feels like a candle, and I love candles. All right, it says My Last Sunrise. Let's see what it smells like. Ooh, it's got like a... I swear this smells different every time I smell it now. It's citrusy, but the first time I smelled it, it smelled like wood. It says it's blood orange, cashmere musk, and then Damascus rose, I think, are the scents in this. It's a very nice scent, and it actually comes with like a little kind of paper ring on it. I can't read this font. I don't know if anyone can read this font. I think it says, that morning I was not yet a vampire and I saw my last sunrise. I remember it completely, yet I do not think I remember any other sunrise before it. Anne Rice, Interview with the Vampire. So clearly this is a candle inspired by Interview with the Vampire. I'm happy it's not heavily vampire themed as an actual item, because I was worried I wasn't going to get any use out of the things in this book, but I will definitely use a candle that smells nice. And this candle is brought to you by The Melting Library. Next thing I'm pulling out is one of my favorite things, as you all know, and that is a sticker. I love stickers, and it says, I like the night without the dark, we never see the stars. That's by Stephanie Meyer, so I'm assuming this is a Twilight quote. I wouldn't know. I've never read or watched Twilight. Crazy, right? But I've never really gotten into that fandom, so I'm just assuming that this is a Twilight quote. So I was right, this is inspired by Twilight, and it is by Katarina Book Designs, and she does some of my favorite work in book boxes. I mean, look at her lettering and her artwork. It's gorgeous. And even though Twilight's not my fandom of choice, I guess you could say, because I've never read it, it's still a really cool sticker, and I think I'll still use it. And I mean, the quote's nice. Alright, next thing I'm pulling out is a square box with some plastic on it, so let's go ahead and open this up. And I'm seeing on the back of the box here, it says 4-piece coaster set designed by Blanca.design. So let's go ahead. Gothic vampires, it says on the front. Interesting. So we've got a coaster with a rose on it, a coaster with a goblet of some sort, a bat, and a dagger. Now these are beautifully designed. They're, again, I'm not a vampire fan. Maybe if I read a book that just like completely intrigued me to vampires, I'd be more excited about this, but I do think I'm gonna pass this one along. Alright, next thing I'm pulling out feels fluffy. Oh, is this a hat? I love hats, and it's a beanie. It says Bite Me. We've got these like fuzzies on it. I know that these like confetti things are used to keep things safe in the packing, but I wish there was another way to keep things safe because I really don't like the confetti things. But here we have our beanie that says Bite Me. This was designed by KDP Letters. Up close, and here's what it looks like on. I mean, it's definitely a very cute hat, probably something that I'll wear in the future, definitely not to work, but it's still a cute hat and keeps my head warm, so it does its job. Ooh, we've got some flyaways now. But yeah, it's a really cool item to have. It's a super soft material, which is nice, so I'll probably still hang on to this. Next thing I'm pulling out is an enamel pin. It's just a bat enamel pin designed by Tara T. Jaw, and I believe she's the person who also does all of the spoiler card artwork for Fairyloot. And just so you can see it up close, here is the bat enamel pin. He's pretty cute, actually. Next thing I'm pulling out is kind of fluffy. It's got a zipper. Oh, I think it's a book sleeve, and it says on this side, there are darknesses in life and there are lights, and you are one of the lights, the light of all lights. And that is by a quote from Dracula. This is a really nice quality book sleeve. I wish I had like more of an interest in the design, but I do think I'm gonna send this along to someone who will appreciate it more, maybe in a future giveaway when I near a certain number of subscribers, hint hint. I'm planning a really epic giveaway at 500 subscribers if you haven't caught on to all of my various hints throughout my weekly reading vlogs and whatnot, but I have a pretty big giveaway coming up, so this just may be part of it. And this was designed by Novern Tale. Next, I'm pulling out these cards. I believe last month's theme was Shatter Me, so it's probably continuing with Shatter Me for now. So I read the entire spoiler card and I couldn't find what these characters were, what they were from. So I'm just gonna stick with my Shatter Me guess and hope I'm right. It says Two of Cups and the Hierophant. And the last bookish item in here is this vampire art print. This is designed by Mono Lime Art. It's a very nice design. I like it a lot. It's just not my style. Unfortunately, like, I don't know, guys. Like, I probably should have skipped this box, but at least I've got some cool stuff for giveaways coming up now. And the last thing in here is, of course, the book. I read the entire spoiler card except what the book was, so I wouldn't spoil that for myself. So let's go ahead and find out what the book is. Ooh, it's got like, I don't know if those are red or pink. I think that's pink. There's red. Yeah, that's pink. Pink sprayed edges. Oh, it's the Beautiful. I've actually seen quite a bit about this, and now I'm excited to read it. And it looks like we have a art print on the inside of the dust jacket. It looks like this. It's giving me some vibes of like historical fiction mixed with, okay, hear me out. Have you guys ever seen the Now You See It movie? I don't know why, but I'm getting like that cruise vibes in this picture. And the book is signed, and I'm going to read this first paragraph to you. In 1872, New Orleans is a city ruled by the dead. But to 17-year-old Celine Rousseau, it's also a safe haven after she's forced to flee her life in Paris. Quickly enraptured by the vibrant city, from its music to its extravagant soirees, and even its danger, she soon becomes embroiled in the city's glitzy underworld, and particularly the group known as La Cour des Lions. So it sounds pretty good. I'm excited to see how I'm going to feel about vampires in this specific book. I've never really read books with vampires in it. I've just also always had this kind of aversion to vampires. I'm not sure why, but I'm excited to try. Lastly, of course, we've got our art card and author letter. Ooh, that's really pretty. Here's the author letter. Oh, it comes with like a map of some sort. That's cool. And then here is our Fairy Scoop Love at First Bite. We've got our author interview. We have a new website for the USA. Perfect. The read-along that they hold. I think I'm going to try to join it this month. Okay, so there is a little note here at the bottom that says Renee has her own guide to pronouncing her last name. The A in apple plus Ahdieh. Ahdieh? All with a little bit of Persian oomph behind it. Ahdieh. So on the last page, we of course have our photo challenge and then next month's theme. So let's find out what next month's theme is. So for November, magical folk is the theme. We all know how much magic is so much fun. So we've got things inspired by Spin the Dawn, Harry Potter, Strange the Dreamer, Angel Fall, and then Fae in general. So this sounds super exciting. So that was this month's box. It wasn't my favorite. It had amazing quality items. They just aren't my particular taste. I'm probably only going to keep the candle and the hat, And then other than that, I'll probably put the other stuff in a giveaway. Of course, I'll keep the book and read it. If I don't like it, of course, I'll pass it on. But yeah, that is all for this box. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will check in with you in my next one. Bye, friends.